I pulled
All
up.
right, so
I got up
what you got?
three. I got the three leagues, the three main leagues. I guess English, German. I'm still scared to say the names because I still can't say them.
Are you going into
And
Fortch's bets? That's at the end of the episode, bro.
no, I'm just saying. Well, we can still just talk the games. I'm just saying. I got up the schedule with English, German, and Italy because Italy's got a big match coming up. We could start there.
For this weekend, you're talking about?
I'm just an Uber driver, so
Yeah, this weekend. It's Inter versus Napoli. It's pretty much for the championship. What's it called? The
Yeah.
Scudetto?
Well,
Scudetto.
Let's get into this weekend later. Let's go because this is the weekly recap. So let's look back for a
Ah,
minute. I want to look back for a little bit
back
and
to the cat.
see
the recap
what
segment.
we had going on. But the
You're gonna put
first
a
thing I
DJ
wanted,
scratching it and bringing it back.
the
You
first,
gonna
hold
put
on, I
some
gotta
intro
close my.
music on this?
Of course, I have all what they died for instrumental tracks ready to go.
It's free, baby.
Yeah, and it'll, it's free music. There we go. But
Hmm.
the
What day
first
you
thing
want
I
to go
wanted
to?
to start with was when we first started
What day?
talking about the Champions League draw,
Oh, well, we got.
because
I got to pull it up. I got to see.
that was a week ago tomorrow. So
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Hold on.
um,
See if
I
I can
All right, I
think
pull
I
got
it
it
could
up.
right here.
wait.
You
I
can
could
show
share
it.
my screen, but maybe
Oh yeah,
not.
if you could do that, that'd be cool, host. Because I'm pulling it up on the computer, but if you could pull it up.
Can you guys see that?
No.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
hold on.
it's just it's a little. Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
that's
very
beautiful.
nice.
That's a beautiful draw right there.
Can you still see it?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
All right. So
Is there a limit
the
on this thing for like how long you can record for?
I don't think so. I think it's
Uh,
unlimited. So this is my first time trying it. I mean, my brother
um,
just became like a subscriber, so
I gotcha.
we'll.
Microsoft's AI is picking up on all of our things, and it's going to kill us later in the future.
Oh, of course.
um. So basically,
Hold on.
we
Eric says,
were.
"Step away."
Did you guys go through and make picks on the draw?
You're breaking up on my screen.
Me?
Eric's probably making noise. Yeah, you're breaking up.
Me? Orf's breaking up.
Now you're better, but you were for a second. Yes, sir.
Oh.
All right. Do
Hold
we
on
go
one
through
sec.
and do
I'm
what?
trying
I heard you say, did you
to.
go
All right.
through?
So one sec. Basically, we wanted to look at the draw, see what
Yeah, yeah.
matchups we like. But remember, we said like pick a winner. I'm gonna write this down so we keep track of it. Pick a winner and how many goals you think over the two games between the
Yeah,
teams.
that's fine. I'll do it on. I'm gonna do
Oh,
it on the
did you?
whim. I'll tell you that. I didn't. Nah, I didn't write shit down. But it doesn't
Same.
matter
All
Off the
right. So
dome.
these are not
Freestyle.
like. Yeah, these are.
Bars.
Yeah, facts. This is not too bad.
back.
This ain't too bad. No.
Where did I put this thing? All right. So basically, who wants to
We'll
go
start from
first
the.
with their picks?
Just start from the top. Let's just talk each game and just start from the top.
All right. So
I mean, the
PSG
top's the
Liverpool. We
best
talked
game.
about that last week.
Top.
Yeah,
Oh,
should have been
I
there.
wasn't here. I wasn't here.
Yeah, you missed it last week. I said if Liverpool gets PSG, they could have got PSG, I think, or Benfica. So like
Yeah.
obviously you want Benfica,
It doesn't
but
matter. We're gonna advance anyway. It don't matter who we play this round to do it.
oh, so I
But
guess
Fucking
you're picking
but
Liverpool to advance, huh?
Liverpool's
or
gonna advance, but
no shot.
it's gonna be tough playing at
Yeah, I don't know.
away.
Let's break this down a little bit. I'm gonna fucking pull up League One, League what's it called? Fucking French.
Oh.
League they like got punched in the stomach saying it, those softies.
That's a good way to put it, though.
Bro, let's look at the league.
Let's
They
look at the stats, which
let's
mean nothing.
first tell me another team in France that's good. We'll start there. Because none are in the fucking Champions League besides PSG, who used Mbappe last season to get there. Which, in fairness, fucking Dembleby or whatever his name is, Greenwood, Demoby's nasty though. Like, I'll give him that.
Dembleby? What are you calling him, Bumblebee?
That's his cousin, bro.
Oh, that's good. Dembleby?
This is what you wanted from me. This is what you're getting.
That's great.
This is gold. That's what he did one day. Eric, one day he called me and started naming all these German teams, and I was like, what are you saying?
What language are you speaking?
I mean, but League One has been known. We're American. We say League One. We don't say League One, you know? But it has been known that it's been run by PSG for years. So it's like
there's no surprise there.
Competition.
Yeah, but isn't their owner oil money also?
It is all oil money for them, but
Yeah,
I'm saying like there's no surprise that there's no other team competing
because
with them. That's how it's been.
Buy anybody.
They're like the Man City, and they're playing against a bunch of Bournemouths and Ipswich towns.
Yeah, every week,
that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's my point, though. Thank you. Why are we putting them on a pedestal because they're fucking good? Who are they beating? They're beating us three on the field.
They could still be good when they go into the Champions League games because that's different competition.
Bro, everyone said that for the last 3 years when Mbappe on the team. They get bounced in the fucking Sweet 16 every year. We're expecting better this year.
I mean, it's always happened, but it's a mentality within the club, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's happened when Zlatan was there, when Messi was there. Huh?
What have they achieved recently?
Nothing. They never achieved anything. They made it to the final and lose. Yeah. I mean, if you ask me, I put down, Liverpool to advance also. But I think this PSG team is the first team in a long time that has a lot of young blood that doesn't have the history and like the mindset that the older players used to have where like the pressure was on them. Like these guys are all fresh faces and it's like they just go out there and ball lately. Like if you got Dembele and Kvaradona and you got Barcola coming at you, it's a different situation. Like they're the first team that
the way Liverpool is playing right now too though is a different
it's
tier. So even if they put their B squad in, it would give their A squad a run.
I do think that PSG might be the hottest team right now. You know, they just dropped 7 in that cup game. They played I know they played like a second or third string French team, but they played nobody on their team either. And they got players. But what they're doing better, this is my opinion, what they're doing better is they fucking shoot the ball nonstop. Go look at their shots per game. It's retarded. Putting shots on net and on target are going to get you goals.
Yeah, but I'm saying, how does Liverpool fare when shots are coming on target?
I don't think one person in here that will
the
tell
defense
me that
isn't going to allow that.
The EPL is the best league in the world. So
weren't you guys
going to step up in class here? So I think it's not going to be as easy to get down there and do it.
I think it's going to be pretty even, but I think there's going to be lots of goals too. Like I think it's going to be tough for Liverpool because
Liverpool will
it's
get
the first time in a while
1 or 2 goals in while they're away.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's the first time in a while Liverpool is going to face like such an explosive attack like they have. Like it's very similar to a Liverpool attack, the guys that are running at them.
Okay. So let's do this real quick. I got a question for you. I just pulled up PSG's games. They're in the Champions League. Mm-hmm. Oh no, this seems to be all their games. I've specifically meant Champions League, but I'm going to pull it up. They played in the French Cup. Who cares? Stade Brachin. This ought to be fun for me to do real quick. I have no
lower league. That's lower league.
That's what I'm saying. I know they're lower league. They just beat Lyon 3-2. They were up like 3-0, I think, or 2-0 at one point, and they barely squeaked by there. So we're saying that Lyon can come close. Granted, playing in your league, teams know you, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, all that bullshit. Whatever. Then they played Brest. They just, they bless Brest. They gave him the dick there, bro. 7. He dropped in a 7 bomb, bro. They scored a touchdown on him. I don't even know. That's retarded.
They got to pick six.
But then they played Toulouse in their league. 1-0 win away. They played Brest in the first round, the first leg of the Champions League, 3-0. Monaco 4-1. They're one of the better teams in their league. So I just want to get back to the fucking Champions League here. They played Stuttgart, who they're falling apart fast. They're fucking shitting down their legs now. They won 4-1 there. Man City 4-2. They beat them. So Man City, we could all agree at that time was in a rut, like they weren't good. So who are they beating?
I mean,
they play. Name them.
I will say you're not wrong. No, I will definitely say you're not wrong in that. Like they haven't played anything crazy, and they lost to Atletico back in the day. So
November 6th, which is a long time ago, so that doesn't truly matter. But
it is a long time ago, but you can argue that that's the last time they played a real tough competition. Is what you're kind of saying, right?
Yeah, I mean they played Bayern, but they got a red card there.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But to me, they played nobody. What's gonna happen, in my opinion, at home? They gotta fucking go balls to the wall. They can't play. They can't play cagey, as they say. Like they need to score 3 goals.
And if they don't, and Liverpool comes out the way they've been coming out, they can be up 3-0 by halftime.
I mean,
Liverpool's gonna go through. PSG's not gonna win that one.
How many goals you guys think in the two legs? I put 8 goals scored over the 2 legs.
You must be in here because I was just thinking 8. I'm gonna give 5 to Liverpool, 3 to PSG. Overall,
I could see it. What how else did you see it? If it's 8, it can't be 4 and 4. They ain't gonna draw.
No, I'm saying because it's 2 legs.
No, Orf said the same thing, but when you said you said 5-3, he like made a comment like he was surprised. So I'm like, what other way can you get 8? Yeah.
I just see your nose right now, Fortch. You gotta back up a little.
Yeah, no. I'm doing something real quick.
But I didn't make a comment. I said 8 goals to start with. I think like the first game might be a little cagey, could be 2-1 either team, and then the next game you see 3-2 or something, or 4-1, you know? But yeah, that was my pick. Fortch, just throw a number out, how many goals you think over the 2 games? You gonna go with the crowd and say 8 or?
No, hold on. Let me mentally like do little calculations here over here.
His face. I just see his whole face.
I mean, I'd say I go like 6.
6.
I'm saying Liverpool can,
because Liverpool are not going to try to do anything in the first round. I think they're just gonna survive, because that's the fucking worst part about aggregate is the away team that knows that if they think they're even better, they don't want to get beat by pushing and get fucking countered. So they're gonna just try to get. If PSG score, Liverpool's gonna have to score. So 1-1, maybe 2-1 if you want to win the game. But I don't think they don't need to. If they can get out 1-1, it's a win, because then they go home and then they try to destroy them. So I don't think the first round. I don't think the first game Liverpool's gonna try to be too aggressive. But Slot might not care. Slot might just be like, boys, go out. Like I joked.
Go out there and kill them.
If you outscore them, it don't matter. Like if you give up 8 but you score 9, who cares? Like you advance. Yeah. It doesn't matter. And Liverpool definitely has the skill to do that. But do they want to get into that? I don't think so. Nobody.
Not if they played Darwin.
That's what I'm saying.
Darwin's gonna bang goals, bro.
And not for Liverpool.
Expected goals will be like 34, and they'll have 1.
Yeah. I saw a clip today. of all his misses or whatever, like a compilation. You see that?
It's a trophy.
Fortch definitely saw it because we're on the same Twitter feed. But
yeah, somebody put that together.
I'm just saying, wait till those goals go in. He's gonna be the top goal scorer. They're gonna go in.
Not for Liverpool.
I mean, you would think it's hard to be that fucking bad that long. I mean, whatever.
It's a mental thing. We'll talk. Yeah.
Let's make fun of him when we go back to the English Premier League. Let's move on.
Next time. All right. So next match, you got Real Madrid.
He ain't touching the field versus PSG, and they ain't sliding stupid, bro.
No, not at all.
He's gonna be starting, bro. Watch. He's gonna be starting up top.
He'll be on the bench.
He'll be starting up top.
They'll put him in at like the 70th minute.
Yeah. The 90+6, he'll be right in there.
But if Liverpool loses the first leg, he's starting the second leg.
We just hit Florida goal plus money. We hit Florida goal over Edmonton. Woo!
The heck are you talking about, Florida? Oh, hockey, bro? This ain't hockey.
Remember you saw my eyes? I was putting in a live bet for.
But did you hear me? I said, did you hear me? I said Darwin. If Liverpool somehow loses the first game, I see Darwin start in the second game because, like I told Eric last week, he's the only dude that goes in and balls to the walls, roughing everybody up. He doesn't care. Like
I think after last week, when he walked off the field by himself like a fucking loser, he's
missing
done.
The goal.
He's done. He's mentally checked out. He's so done.
We'll see.
He checked out when he deleted his Liverpool post off his Instagram.
Bro, he's done.
And that was a while ago.
Now we judge players by their Instagram Liverpool posts?
I didn't even know it was a thing until I think Fortch mentioned it, and I had to go look it up.
You think Anisiyama put on his foot? He got fouled that day? I saw that shit. He got a bloody toe. Ref said no foul.
What are you talking about? Lamine Yamal. What are you going over there for? All right, let's get through these Champions League games because we're already halfway through.
Beating Atletico.
Real Madrid, Atletico.
That's going to be like 4-0, 4-1 maybe.
Yeah, I guess because they're the home team, right? Like
no, just overall.
Overall,
you don't think Atletico's going to score?
It's going to be like 4-1. 4-0, 4-1.
They drew them like 2 weeks ago. They played a 1-1 a draw.
Yeah, but Madrid and Champions League is a different monster.
And in fairness, that fucking foul in the box was such bullshit. I was watching I bet BTTS. I was like, fucking give him the PK. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck, man.
I said Real Madrid to go through too, but 4 goals total.
There's no way.
I think the first game could be like very low scoring, and then the like 1-0.
The first game is going to be like 1-0, 1-1.
But then I thought that's what would happen yesterday with Barcelona and Atletico or whatever, and it was like 4-4.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll give proper shout outs in due time if this thing blows up. But some of the guys I follow and listen to, they were talking about in the past at least, Atletico Madrid Stadium is like a very tough place to play. Like, it's not easy to go in there and win games. So I think.
Oh, no, not at all.
But I'm saying I think Real Madrid take care of business at home.
It's like that game is like Man City versus Man U type of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I agree with you guys. We're all in agreement of Real Madrid. We'll move on. You guys have 4 goals total.
4 goals.
I'm saying 4 to 5.
Scoring.
Yeah, I'll go with 5. I think it'll be a little bit. I think Real Madrid can fucking do what they want as long as Mbappe comes back healthy.
I'm keeping notes on this so we could look back and see who's close.
Yeah, I'll say a total of 5. I'm going with 5.
Eric, what are you saying? 4 or 5? Which one? You got to pick one.
I'm gonna go with 5.
Oh. All right. Let's get to this next one we got going on here.
This one's big.
Feyenoord versus Inter. This one's
I love my Netherlands. I love my Netherlands.
You're going to go with Feyenoord,
I'm going with Inter on that one.
I'm not.
You have to go with Inter.
I'm not going with Feyenoord, but I think this weekend will dictate what happens here. So if Inter lose to Napoli and can't, or are in a lot more competition for the Scudetto, whatever it's called, I think they focus a lot on that because I think they can hand Feyenoord the loss easily. They're just a better team. So I think this game will be like a 1-0 Inter win. I don't think Feyenoord's luck's got to run out, man. They're like Cinderella right now. They fucking held Byron to 0 goals. Get the fuck out of here. You think that's going to continue to happen?
They got lucky with AC Milan too. Come on, bro.
Yeah, they did.
Bro, AC Milan got lucky with AC Milan shooting themselves in the foot.
And the only reason I'm going for Inter is because they share the same stadium as AC Milan.
Oh, as AC Milan. I mean, bro, Inter is one of the better teams in the Champions League this season. Everyone overlooks at them.
They're my dark horse.
Yeah.
They're my dark horse.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not Liverpool, Real Madrid, I would say Inter. I like next.
No, it's Arsenal.
Right, so
Arsenal's taking it home. It's coming home.
Yeah.
Arsenal's how many there, bro? It's like a charity for them.
All right, how many goals you guys got in this over the 2 legs?
Inter plays.
It can be really low scoring, or it could be
3 max.
3?
I'm thinking like 6.
I said 6. I put 6.
Feyenoord. We'll see. I got 3.
I'm going. Inter is getting 4 overall and 2.
Yeah. I think Inter could just do whatever they want. Honestly, if they really want to dominate them, they'll just fucking destroy them. I think. But I don't think, like I said, I really think it depends what happens with Napoli this weekend. It's gonna if they win, then I think they're gonna fucking murder them. And if they lose or draw, it's going to be a much closer series. So,
yeah.
They got a lot on their plate.
All right, next game, Dortmund and Lille.
Oh, look, another French team.
Yeah, oh, there's another French team in the Champions League, Fortch. I thought you said there wasn't any.
I forgot they were French.
You don't even know.
They're so bad, bro.
Can you name their
best
best player, bro? Can you name Lille's best player?
It's more like if I see it, I'd agree with it kind of deal. I'll tell you right now. Leo.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you a person on that roster.
Oh, Jonathan David.
Isn't it Jonathan David? Yeah.
The Canadian. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was there.
He's a beast.
Wasn't he? He was on Byron before that, right? He moved from Byron there. He was playing in the back too.
That's Alphonso Davies, bro. Alphonso Davies. You guys don't even know soccer, bro.
That's what I'm confusing him with.
You guys don't even know. Not all Canadians. Not all Canadians are the same.
That's my bad, bro. That's my bad.
You guys are mixing up Canadians. Man.
Did you know
football in it?
Funny. Did you know that
football
Mbappe is on their team?
Huh?
Mbappe's brother is on this team.
No, I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that.
Does he look like Ninja Turtle also?
I agree with that.
I've seen him. I mean, isn't he wearing like a PSG jersey right there though?
Yeah, that looks PSG, no?
They got
That's
the
like
same
when they do the transfers in between season or whatever, summertime, winter.
All right, so what do we got on? What do we got on?
6 matches, no goals, no assists, 2 yellow cards. He plays like me.
Yeah, he's young, bro. He's chilling.
All right,
what do you got on this through. One?
Yeah, Dortmund's shaky sometimes.
Hate that I'm saying Dortmund's going through. But
yeah,
you want to talk about luck of the draw, man? Fuck, they suck.
That's gonna be.
I hate them.
I mean, have they been scoring a lot lately, or not really?
I'll pull it up right now. I would love nothing more than
Dortmund?
to tell you. Dortmund have not been scoring a lot because I've been betting Dortmund to score and they just don't do it.
They haven't been doing good. They're shaky. They're up and down.
I'm gonna say there's gonna be like 2 goals overall between those two. Yeah.
So Dortmund, what do you call it?
All right, I said Dortmund and I said 8 goals. I think there's gonna be goals.
8.
I think there's gonna be goals because Lille can score and Dortmund does not have a great defensive back, so.
Yeah, I think there's goals here. Unfortunately, I'm going. Yeah, I like the 8 call. I don't want to do the same number as you. I don't want to do 7. I'll do 8. I'll just stick with you. I agree.
Do whatever you want. Eric, what did you say? 2?
I think there's a lot of goals.
I'm gonna say 2.
2.
I mean, you better stand on that.
To Dortmund.
All right, so right now we'll get to the next one. We got Club Brugge and Aston Villa.
Give me Club Brugge all day. Fuck Villa.
Club Brugge all day. Dude, I would have said Villa until that Crystal Palace game the other day. I gotta go Club Brugge, man.
Yeah, Club Brugge.
I gotta go Club Brugge.
I'm saying 4 goals.
Okay. I said 5. Eric, what you think? Is Eric? Oh, baby.
1 goal. You put up your fingers, man. Throw me some gang signs real quick. How many goals? Confused. I know he's got the baby. Why can't he throw up like 4 goals?
He probably can't hear you or something.
He has to. He's pricking it up when we say something.
Is he talking to us or the baby?
No. He's not talking to the baby. Well, maybe he's talking to the baby.
I muted it because I had to play a song for him to calm down.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear us, though, at all or no?
Yeah, I heard you. You were telling me to throw fingers up, and I don't throw gang signs up. Sorry.
I was saying pick the goals.
All right.
That's all.
I'm going with Aston Villa.
And this is the first time we've got a difference.
I'm going to say that's going to be like 6 goals overall.
I like it. Let's just skip the next one.
I don't know. I mean,
PSV Arsenal.
I truly don't know.
PSV has been dominating.
Are any of Arsenal's like fucking strikers coming back, or are they just done for the season? I really don't know.
I think they're done, man. I think they're all out.
PSV.
So
you guys are going PSV?
Did you hear who did Arsenal play last week? Who they played the last game? I forgot who it was. Nobody did.
Nottingham,
right? I didn't listen to the video, the audio, but on Twitter they were like interviewing Nottingham's coach, and they're like, "Oh, why'd you play like this formation?" He's like,
"They said they don't have a striker."
So if he's doing that with Nottingham, I'll give me PSV, who can fucking kill you anywhere.
They don't have strikers.
PSV,
yeah, how many goals? No. I'm not saying. I said I'm agreeing that Arsenal has no strikers.
Don't talk shit about
my boy, PSV. Bro. You don't know Dejan. What team did he play for before?
Don't matter where he played for before. Where he's at now is all that matters, man.
He was at Barca before.
Yeah, he signed for Barca, couldn't score a goal, and got pissed. Everyone hated him.
And then they brought him back because he was on PSV before that.
Yeah, he came back to PSV.
All right.
I think he played in Spain and other teams too, but. All right, so how many goals you got?
4.
Yeah, it's not a bad number.
What are you saying? PSV also, Eric?
PSV also, unfortunately.
Wow, I love it. PSV in 4 is great. I'll take PSV in 5 because
I listen. I support Arsenal also, but they're at the point now of no return, where it's typical Arsenal.
They gotta go.
Yeah, but they're not going to lose. Season. They're not going to get knocked out by PSV.
Yeah, they are.
About to find out.
What?
So you got?
I say Arsenal and 3 goals. I think there's going to be 3 goals. I could see a 0-0 game or
3 goals in this first game. Mark it down. 3 goals.
No,
it's not the first game, Fortch. It's both games. We're going both games.
I'm saying that Arsenal, that this game, the first game, will have 3 goals
by PSV.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking count.
All right, we'll see, man. Arsenal's got the defense. They might not have the strikers.
I have it.
They got the midfield and they have the defense. They got the midfield and the defense.
All right,
you need offense.
I know, but I'm saying that's why there's not going to be them losing 3-0 to PSV. No shot.
I don't know.
No shot.
PSV and 4 goals. No, I said 4 goals. I got them scoring 3 in the first one.
I'm still saying PSV 3, Arsenal 1 overall.
Yeah, all right. I'll stick with that. Yeah, fuck Arsenal. I'd rather stick to my. I'd rather lose this and fuck Arsenal.
He lives off of hating Arsenal, thinking I'm crying. I'm crying over here.
No, how dare you?
Chelsea picked on Arsenal. Meanwhile, I'm wearing a Liverpool jersey tonight.
I didn't know we were wearing our jerseys. I got my man. I would have worn.
Yeah. All right, next one. We got Bayern Munich and Leverkusen.
That's Munich all day.
I'll go first. Leverkusen in 7 or 8.
Oh, damn.
Leverkusen gonna fucking bless them. Yep. They played a 0-0 draw the other day, and Bayern is going to have to play away on the second leg. Give me Leverkusen. Bayern are fucking.
I feel like they just swap players all the time, though.
But let's all joking aside, let's go back to Bayern's games. 0-0 against Leverkusen. They barely squeaked by versus Celtic. Celtic, a Scottish Premier League. Give me Leverkusen all day. They won 1-0 when PSG had a red, and we just went over that.
That last game
here, that's so good.
The last Bayern and Leverkusen game, Leverkusen did destroy them. They just couldn't score. I think it was 0-0, right?
3 off the post, maybe. Give me Leverkusen.
And Wirtz missed the goal at the last second in the box.
But he is the German Darwin.
No. Florian Wirtz? Dude's a beast.
I thought you were talking about what's his face?
So aggressive.
The other one.
Havertz?
No. The one that was on Chelsea.
Havertz.
He's with No. The German, the other
Werner?
Yeah, that's who I was confusing him with.
On Spurs? He's on Spurs?
Yeah. I can't believe he's at Spurs.
Florian Wirtz is on Leverkusen. He's young. He's a beast.
Yeah. I confuse him with
I think this will be a good tie. I do think Leverkusen can do it, but I think Munich gets it done in the end. I said 5 goals over the 2.
I think Leverkusen's offense is better. I'll go out on a limb and say Leverkusen's offense right now is playing better.
I'm going to go with maybe 3 goals overall.
Wow.
After we just talked about a 0-0 draw before that, you're talking about a 2-1 next game. It's not out of the question,
I'm going with Munich on it because I feel like the crowd's also going to hype them up and help them overall. You never know.
Man, I don't disagree, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you or talk about it real quick, real fast. Because I love them. I love Bayern.
But they just don't have the same goal scorers that they used to have.
They've been proving that they're just not the same anymore.
Because when Lewandowski was there, it was a completely different team.
And that my wife's
that Bayern was making 8-9 goals.
God, man, they talk. I can't not talk about soccer. I hear that guy's name every day. So so they beat Frankfurt, which whatever. I mean, they're not bad, but they're not good. They won 4-0. Celtic versus Bayern 1-1 on the 18th of February, and they scored in the 96th minute. What fucking
that's
then 0-0 before that. Then they only beat Celtic 2-1, 3-0 against Werder.
Look at this guy going through stat sheets, bro.
What are we doing? We're fucking making predictions. What am I supposed to do? So they beat at home Holstein Kiel 4-3. Like, I mean,
it is basically 1-0.
Feyenoord beat them 3-0, even though Bayern got a red. But I don't think that red was until like maybe mid-match. I don't think that
game
away.
Even didn't that game not even matter?
It mattered. It was depending on seeding. That mattered. That was match 7 day of 8.
I know. I thought that they were like already in top 8 or something. Oh no, they weren't because they made the playoffs. You're right.
Yeah, I'm going with 3 goals, 2-1 for Munich overall.
Just same as PSG. I'm not understanding who they're beating, and I don't know. I mean, I could probably pull it up and see because I have it in front of me. But Leverkusen won 1-0, but Bayern got a red. Like I don't know when the red happened. Bayern beat PSG 1-0. I don't see it. I don't. Dortmund tied 1-1, and fucking Dortmund can't even beat. Nah, Leverkusen all day. I got Leverkusen, man. I can't see it.
How many goals overall?
I'll probably say.
He said 7 already. He said 7.
7. I'll stick with 7.
All right, let's get to this. Let's get to the last one. Barca and Benfica.
Barca, and that's going to be like high scoring. That's going to be.
I was going to say, Orf should go first. When you pulled it back, Orf should go first because he got to watch that game that day when it was the 5-4, like in the rain or some shit like that. Remember that game you got to see?
Yeah,
that was in the seeding. So you should.
That was a crazy game. I said Barca and 10 goals. I think there's gonna be lots. I think there's goals all over with both teams.
I know Eric's got to deal with his baby, so I'll go next, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Barca because they're.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll go with Barca because I just think they are better. I think when something like that happens one time, it's gonna revert back to the norm and be lower scoring. I'm gonna say like 5, 6. I'll go with 6 because I'd rather be higher than not because they showed they can do it like that. So I'll go with 6, but I think there's no such thing as no way. But I'll go with Barcelona. They look great right now.
6.
Yeah, I'll go with 6 goals for the 2.
They look good, but they are shaky in the back too. So that's why I think.
Look what just happened.
Benfica will get some goals.
Look what just happened to Copa del Rey. They were down.
Well, yeah, they gave up 4 goals.
Came back. Yeah, they were down 2-0. Came back 3-2, 4-2, and then fucking got drawn.
They've been doing that all season. They've been doing that all season, though. They go down, they come back. You know,
so
they let up goals.
For you that like betting out there, BTTS is always there. Probably be juiced, then you just take over 2.5.
Yeah, but when you take BTTS on this, it's the first game. It's not going to happen. It's going to be like 1-0.
Hey, if I was gonna, this ain't a money printer over here.
You gotta back up a little, man. I don't see your face anymore.
I know. I backed up.
All right. So while Eric's out, why don't you go through? You said you had some upcoming games. What do you think are like the best bets of the weekend? Fortch's picks.
No, I don't know, man. Like, it depends on what games you like to play. To be honest with you,
we need something.
Maybe next time I will, but. I want to talk about I want to go back to the Inter-Napoli game. I think that's like the game of the week. I think everyone should watch it if you're a soccer fan. Like, if you like soccer.
I thought you're the guy that hates the Italian league.
It's the worst.
Rips on it, never wants to watch it.
I don't like it, but I'm not stupid where I know that's the best game right now. Like that, you know what? Friday we can go to Germany first if you want. Germany, we got in the Bundesliga. Is that how you say it?
You got Bayern's playing tomorrow. Bundesliga.
Bayern versus Stuttgart. I think Bayern needs this win, right? Like, let me see. I got their schedule. I got the point. They got a big lead, man. They got 58 points right now versus Leverkusen's 50. It's pretty much a wrap. I mean, unless they drop points somewhere, which doesn't seem like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But Leverkusen came out, and you got to remember, Leverkusen was at a promoted team last season. Like, to be playing this good 2 years in a row is impressive. Look at Girona in Spain. They fucking got promoted. They played great, and now they fell back to reality. Like,
Leverkusen has always been around. What are you talking about? Maybe they got relegated one season, but they
got relegated.
Did they get relegated recently?
They were definitely not part of the Mona Lisa when I watched it.
Mona Lisa?
That's what you call it. The Mona Lisa.
You're calling it the Mona Lisa?
I heard Mona Lisa.
I just Googled their last relegated. I don't know.
Bunda is slang for booty in England.
I think they've been in the Bundesliga for the past 10 years, Fortch. I don't know.
Have they? Then I must have missed it. Maybe they were just in the bottom of the table, and I didn't realize.
Maybe you're looking at the Mona Lisa team.
Possible. I'm not gonna argue that, man. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, they weren't great some seasons, but bro, did you miss when they had Kai Havertz banging goals for them? I think you did.
Oh yeah.
This guy doesn't even know. You see?
Mm-hmm.
He just rips on Kai Havertz in training, missing goals. He doesn't even know this guy was a beast for Leverkusen.
Yeah, he was a beast there.
I don't know. I can't find it. I don't really care. So, all right, let's just get Eric's picks for Benfica and Barcelona.
Oh, Barcelona. Yeah. That's going to be like 8 goals or something crazy like that. And Barcelona's going to go through.
All right, we got them locked in. We will see what happens. I guess we could check in how we're doing next week, first round, you know?
Let's
then
make
we
some
were moving
picks for
on.
The first week.
What? We just did. What are you talking about?
We did for the overall.
Oh, no, we're running out of time here.
All right.
Running out of time. We got our picks of who's going through and the goals. So the next thing, we were going to do Fortune bets. We'll do them at the end. Fortune, keep thinking about what you think your best bet will be this weekend. I want one bet that's plus minimum 100 that you think will be good or something.
I got to fucking go on the apps then. I don't know.
No, I'm just, whatever. Make something up. Don't worry about it right now.
Forward.
So next, I wanted the VARtrocious play of the week. This is where we call out VAR, and it's trash for the week.
Very atrocious refereeing.
Did you guys get to see it at all? Let me see if I
tried to look it up, but it didn't. The highlights didn't show it.
Don't worry, guys. I got them on stack right here.
That was a good one, Fortch.
All right, you guys see this right here?
Let's see. It'll probably be delayed.
Well, I didn't play it yet.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Oh, I love fucking.
This is Inter Miami. But yeah, I don't really. I mean, I went to a lot of NYCFC games, but here we go. Let's look at this play.
If you like goals, you should watch MLS. It's fucking goal central.
Are you purposely playing it frame by frame like this, or is that just the way I'm seeing it?
Wait, can you guys see it?
Yeah, it's choppy as shit though.
It's choppy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I mean, if I turn the settings down a little, maybe.
I mean, I get the concept of what happened though.
Well, they'll show a close up.
Yeah, the slow mo.
Is it choppy?
Yeah.
Well, but that's all right.
Look at that.
Oh, wait. With the red card you're talking about?
This is a red card. Look at that. What a tackle.
He got all ball, though.
He got all ball, yeah.
And they gave him a red card.
Yeah, I did see that. I didn't know that was a VAR call afterwards,
and
though.
they looked.
No, well, the VARtrocious call is VAR. Why are you not looking at this? They have VAR in the league.
Well, isn't that where if the ref makes a call that they don't need VAR at that point?
No, they will.
What do you mean if the ref makes a call? It's a red card.
Because it's usually like if the ref makes a call on its own, they just determine that VAR isn't needed or something like that. Because then if the play would have gone on,
opportunity though.
Yeah, but if the play would have gone on, and then he scored, then they would have gone back to VAR, like check to see if it was actually foul or not.
What are you talking about? They check fouls all the time.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Check this?
he would have been like, all right, it's a foul. And then if normally gives a yellow, then they would have been like, no, you got to go check it again, make sure it's not a red card. But at that point, because he said it's a straight red, they were like, all right, I guess you saw it close enough.
I'll give you an opinion that you're not thinking of right now.
That's not the rules, Eric. Come on.
I'm just
That's
saying.
not how it's supposed to work.
VAR sucks anyways.
How about this?
Yeah, but I'm saying, how many times have you seen in the Premier League or any league in Europe for that matter that has VAR where a ref gives a red card, they say, hey, go look at the monitor. This dude got all ball. He didn't even bring down the other player. A clean tackle.
I know what you're saying.
The ref comes out.
I didn't even know this went to VAR at all, or it should have. Because I saw that, I was like, why is that a red card?
I know it did. The problem with this is
it didn't go to VAR.
Like, why did it not go to VAR? This is a
problem with VAR. This is why VAR should just be scrapped altogether.
Yes, but that.
But I want to hear what Fortch was going to say before that.
You're going to say I'm nuts, but I'll tell you from the betting world, I'll tell you everybody and their mom was on Messi goal, Inter Miami to win, all that shit, and all the boosts you can get. DraftKings had it. DraftKings had a boost. I think it was something like Messi to score and Miami to win, like plus 200 it boosted to. What's the best way to fucking kill everyone's money right there? Red card 11 minutes in, was it? 14 minutes in? I'm not saying it has anything to do with it, but when you're seeing sports getting sponsored by FanDuel and DraftKings and there's money involved, I don't trust nothing.
So you're saying the VAR ref had money on Messi scoring a goal and said, okay, let's not call this.
I'm not what I'm saying, but like.
He probably had money for New York to win.
I'm saying if you're betting, right, like what are you thinking right now? Like, why are all the specials on one side, right? Like, it wasn't like you can choose Messi to score in New York to win. You could have done that. Like, they didn't offer that. It was just Miami to win.
Well, what happened? Didn't Messi score
I
anyway?
guess. Yeah, but they didn't win. Miami drew. And they scored they scored in like the 100th minute.
He got a goal and an assist.
They gave plus 11 on that bullshit. Plus 11.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was wild, man. Everybody and their mom had team total of Miami over 1.5. Because, like, you don't have to just take that straight. Like, the price might suck, so you're going to parlay it with something. But everybody was on that. Like, everybody was going to take that shit. They're hot right now. They're playing in all this, like, Miami just be.
So you're saying sports is fixed with betting, huh?
I think if there's money involved, people would cheat.
There's a degree of, I mean, you see
people cheat all the time.
Players that get caught doing it.
100%. I can send you 5 things right now about NBA players that are getting in trouble and banned right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Fucking my boy Tony. My boy Ivan Tony.
That's Ivan Tony.
But he bet on himself.
For 9 months.
If you bet on yourself, that's fine with me. I don't care.
Well, he bet on himself in a positive way, but people bet on themselves in a negative way, but they cost you and me money. And I don't.
Yeah, but didn't Ivan Tony also bet like if his team if he's not playing, like okay, we're not going to win? Didn't he bet that too?
Yeah, he did.
But it doesn't matter though. Like, but that's my point. Yeah, I'm supposed to believe that the ref is fucking not crooked, but the players are.
No, I mean ultimately,
because
that's the problem.
The refs also don't make a lot of money either, though.
Yeah, so they probably got
compared to what these players that they're reffing and officiating against, like they don't make anything compared to that.
That's fine, but I'm saying I think there needs to be a standard where it's like if you're the VAR ref and you completely miss this, you should be fined or something or not allowed to do it again. Like there should be penalty.
Rules for thee and not for me is how VAR works.
All right, no, this is really what it comes down to.
VAR sucks. Get rid of it. Be done with it. Should have never been put into play to begin with. I've always hated it from the start.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's good in some aspects of the game, but then other ones like the other thing I was going to show you guys.
Like the video that I sent you guys from that guy on Instagram. That if there's a gap between them, like all right, that I get it, but when it's a fingernail or my shoulder's past his nose, like come on. That shouldn't
definitely. It's supposed to, I thought it was always supposed to be like clear and obvious. Like
it's not clear and obvious. It's like, oh look,
takes more than a minute and a half, like a minute and 30 seconds. If you can't figure it out, then it's got to stand. Like you can't.
Well, the other thing,
absolutely.
The other thing I was going to show you guys. I mean,
so overall, that shouldn't have been a red card at all.
No, of course not.
But the other thing, if you guys could see this one that I was going to show you. Another VARtrocious call. Did you see this?
Yeah, that was bad. That was horrific.
This is where we're talking about?
Yeah, this is exactly what we're talking about.
Like,
yeah, I mean,
this should be this is a tie goes to the attacker, like baseball. Tie goes to the runner all day. Like, they need to take a note out of baseball playbook here, because if this dude, like, they did the VAR check for like 4 minutes or something to look at where
part of it, though, because then at that point, the whole atmosphere of the game is completely done. The players are now just like, all right, well, the adrenaline I had for that amount of play I was doing is completely shot, and now get that going again.
Do you think in this moment, though, he knows that he was offsides by a centimeter? I don't think he knows till like halftime when he sees it, at least, or something.
It goes back to what I think Eric was trying to imply, like momentum shifts. Like if you're starting to gain momentum and you got a 4-minute delay because VAR can't decide.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's not right. I mean, I think the more I've watched soccer, it's such a momentum sport. You're building, you're earning corners, you're moving the ball so forward. And now,
especially when you're down a goal and then you get one back, so you're already like, all right, let's go, and they're like, oh, hold on. So now all that momentum, like you're saying, is completely gone.
And this time of the year when it's fucking cold and these guys can fucking tighten up by standing around, like
absolutely,
yeah, it's very stupid. Well, I said to Eric last week that I said, like, if they're gonna use VAR like to that meticulous of detail, like, why don't they quickly do it when it's a corner kick and they call it a goal kick too? Like, they could easily. 100%. That pisses me off the most, that they don't even look at corner kicks with VAR, because 100%. How many times can a team have an attacking play? Arsenal can't score goals right now. If Arsenal gets a corner kick and they call it a goal kick, I'm going to be pretty upset. You know, we only score off corner
because
kicks.
There are those instances where a striker hits a shot and it takes a slight deflection, and they're always like,
yeah.
And then when you see the replay, when you see the replay, it's like, oh yeah, there was a deflection. It's really a corner, and then they just already have played the ball.
But with the VAR referee, the time it takes them to look at that clip and say it's a corner kick or it's a goal kick should take so fast. Seconds. They could do it so quicker than the ball gets back into play. You know,
I do agree, but like the only thing that is going to happen also is it will slow down the game, which we agree it's minimal there. But you're talking maybe is it like 15 corners that happen in the game? Not all that confusing for them. I think they don't like adding on so much extra time, because they made it a special point during the last World Cup to add extra time when they were playing in Saudi Arabia. Like, that was a point of emphasis.
That's also because it was so hot and humid and they needed water breaks in between, though.
No, but they did the right thing.
Yeah.
Don't they love adding on extra time? Isn't every game have 10 minutes of extra time now?
Well, when those games have
last year
8 minutes or more,
this season, every game has at least 8 minutes of extra time at the end.
Because it's so betting tip. The first half they put like fucking 1 minute or 2 minutes. They don't give any. They could be 3 goals and you're celebrating all 3, and they'll put 1 minute. That makes no sense. But they'll like backtrack it in the second half and be like, oh, here's 5, and there's no goals. It's like, where are you getting these? They're just making shit up as they go. There's no.
They base it on the fouls and how long the player's down and if all that.
I think it's just the ref saying like, I have a bet on this game. I need to give them a little more time to score. So
let's make it interesting. Let's give them a little bit more time.
You don't according to Fortch's theory that they're all betting and corrupting the game.
You don't think in that Miami game plus 11, so they scored
plus 11 is crazy.
I don't know what happened.
Though. You don't think
they scored in like the 109th minute?
The other thing with the MLS is but the other thing is with the MLS and Messi, don't you think to market the MLS, they want Messi to score in every single game he's playing?
Absolutely. And he got a goal.
The people are paying to go see him, Like, they want him to do that. They'll give him as much time as it takes,
That's my point.
That's
happening. Me?
Yeah, I
had to put myself back on the charger. But that's every fucking top league. Like, a call is questionable. It's gonna go. You don't think it's gonna normally go to the better team? Like, I mean, I don't know. If humans are involved, I don't trust it at all.
But I think we can all agree that if VAR implements something where they're like in the NFL, if you're inbound, sometimes they're looking at you could see the little strip of grass in between. Like there should be break in between the players if you're offsides. Like
I think what should happen. Absolutely. What should happen is this: VR should be abolished. Give them challenges like the NFL. Then
that's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea at all.
Upstairs. Have the VR.
Why can't there be a challenge?
They score. They're going to celebrate. They got about a minute or two to decide. Fucking decide. If it's clear and that easy, it should be that easy for you to challenge. Because
that is I wonder if you're honestly, Fortch. Like I wonder if Europeans or I wonder if Europeans know
that such a thing exists.
They probably don't even know it exists.
And not to like I said, I just got into soccer recently, last 3.5 years. Fuck, man. But what about?
Yeah, we're gonna go over that one day. We're gonna learn your story.
Let's reverse everything. Let's think about how many goals were given to some of your favorite players that today probably don't even counted. Some of the greatest goals you've ever seen.
That's Maradona.
But that's my point. My point is there's so many great goals that were taken away because in the moment you couldn't fucking tell it was offsides and you enjoy the game, man.
Absolutely.
Dude, me and Eric lost many goals like that.
Absolutely.
Fucking go backwards and it has ruined the game. I don't know.
Well, the problem is they implemented it and they're trying to go down to the letter of the law, and so they're we have to be sure. But then it's upset
they implement this because somebody's making money off of it.
So I said it, now Eric's saying it. That's two of us now.
I've hated it from the beginning.
Dude, you don't make change.
Yeah, but there's certain instances of it that you would like it if you were
absolutely. But at the same time, it's like that's part of the game.
You like the human error. You like the human error aspect.
I do like the human error.
They have it in baseball. They have it in baseball with when you're running the first base and it's that close.
Yo, all I see is your forehead right now, Fortch. What's going on with your phone?
I have it tilted. Oh, it's tilted up, yeah. No, because I have it on the charger now, but I can't keep it from.
Can you hold it in your hand?
I'm not doing that. Out of your mind.
All right, go ahead. What was they got in baseball?
I was saying baseball does if the tie goes to the runner, like you were talking about, running forward. Like if you're running the first base and it's a bang bang play where the shortstop throws the ball, they catch it, your foot hits it. They don't go and review it. Whatever the fucking umpire says, that's the end of the story. That's
don't
it.
They go and no? Don't they go and review plays though? Like first, if you're
you can challenge. You can challenge. That's you stopped me. You can challenge now again. And now they have the new thing that they brought into play is they brought in the you can challenge balls and strikes now. So if you're batting and it gets called a ball, but reverse that, it gets called a strike. You can call striking. So if it gets called a strike and you think it's a ball, you double tap your helmet. They review it. You get 2 challenges. I think you get 2. I think no matter what, but everyone you get right, I think you keep it for baseball because there's so many batters and.
That's got to make baseball even slower of a game, though, no?
No, because like we just talked about in VR, it should take 20 seconds.
A ball or a strike, they don't go down to the little box and see if where it exactly hit?
Automated box, like a square, and the ball is automated and it comes, and it decides it in fucking 4 seconds, man. It's a great idea. I mean, I think it's a great idea.
Well, you didn't hear my idea for baseball last week. You missed it, bro.
I did. You cut it up on the side and sent it.
Yeah, he did. That's why he was like, "Oh, baseball major."
Don't you think
that's 2 times?
Don't you think baseball should have something where players get a red card for it and thrown out of the game? Like you hit 4 foul balls in a row, you're off the team. Get the heck out of here, play a man down.
Because that's actually beneficial to the batting side because now the pitcher's throwing the ball more. It's actually a strategy if you could do it. You can, but being able to take pitches, aka let the ball go by you and not swing at something, is a plus for the team.
But the other thing we said last week was if baseball did something where the second base player got ejected and now they don't have a man on second base.
Yes, that But why would they get ejected? I didn't understand why someone would be ejected.
Just in general, like a red card in soccer, now you're down to 10 men. You can't do that.
Down a man. Baseball. If baseball had something where they a certain amount of foul balls in a row. That's the only thing I can think of, or something weird. They challenge a play too many times wrong. Now you got to play down a man for the next inning or something too.
They're not going to do it, but something that's close to
they would never do that.
They were talking about the new rule that they have for like if you're sliding, if you're stealing second base, it's called like you're on first and then the pitcher's throwing the ball and you run to second, right? So like if you're sliding into second and the guy is trying to tag you, now there's a new thing for like zero obstruction because players were sliding into players, I guess getting hurt and stuff. So like now the guy on the field can't block the base at all. And like if they do, it's the opinion of the umpire to fucking like I watched one in spring training like on Twitter and they tagged him. He's clearly out. Like there's no doubt. And the ref was just like, oh no, you obstructed. He's safe. It's like this shit's
see
like,
that's stupid.
They're changing sports when they were fine.
But like who's making these rules?
It's the leaders that are trying to make more money, I guess, but like they're doing nothing.
It can't be somebody that is playing it to that degree to even understand it.
100%.
Yeah.
They're not are not playing to the level of all right, let's get back to soccer, by the way.
I don't know where we're going now. We were trying to go over what we went over last week, that baseball should have a player ejected, so basically it makes it more interesting. Down a man on the outfield.
See, I think it's interesting because I love baseball.
Because then if you flip that script and then you get a red card and now you say, all right, well that guy can't play anymore, take a guy off your bench or whatever the case is. I mean,
yeah, it's just a different sport. I mean, I get it, but like I'd rather do the blue card. I'd rather do the blue card that they floated around more than that. Like,
what was the blue card?
Yeah, I don't remember too much about the
penalty box or something.
Yeah, it was like hockey. It was like you go in the penalty box for like 2 minutes. That's wild though. I mean, I've watched plenty of soccer where people get red cards, and I think that the team without the red card should score easily, and they can. So I don't know how much it really affect the game, but like, it's an interesting concept. Like,
that's like when like a goalkeeper gets a red card, like that's a pretty crazy position. Because then I was like, oh, who do you take out? Do you take out a defender? Do you take out a striker to then put in another goalie?
I'm learning something. So if the goalie gets a red card, it's not automatically him ejected. He gets to stay, and they can pick somebody else.
No. He gets
out. They put the backup in.
They put the backup in, but then the coach has to then decide,
do I on the field.
Take out a defender? Because then there's been times where the defender says, I'm going to go in goal, put another defender in here.
Yeah.
Like Kyle Walker did it.
Giroud, bro. Remember when Giroud did it
Giroud as well,
year?
Yes, yep.
And he got a shutout.
Yep. Isn't he? He's playing.
Yeah, and he's not doing anything. I put him in my So Rare team the other night.
So Rare's a scam.
No, he's starting, but he's not doing anything.
Bro, we are not
So Rare, man. D1.
We are not sponsored by So Rare.
Not at all.
Yo, So Rare.
But if they do want to sponsor it,
thank you,
still
So Rare, for sponsoring this episode. I'm in Division 1. You could hit me up there, Steve Orr.
All right, let's get back to soccer though, man.
All right, yeah. Well, it's getting late, and the last point for this week was you sent something saying that Messi's goal against Mexico was supposedly the best World Cup goal ever scored. Is that real or is that fake?
No, that's what someone on Twitter posted. I didn't say that.
I thought you said he was awarded it or something.
It looked like
I think he was awarded it.
He was awarded like the best World Cup ever?
Yeah, which is trash.
That's not even close. So I don't even know if we need to go over that because there's many.
There's much greater. The James goal alone is better than that one.
James goal, Van Persie, bro.
He could like kiss the ball and then.
Yeah.
Hey, but if
there's many. We don't need to talk. But I do remember, if they're going over like the stakes of that game, I do remember watching that game live and
the stakes of it were incredibly.
They were tied, and it was like the 65th minute, and it's like, is Messi about to be knocked out of the World Cup? Huh?
That late? 65th minute is not that late.
No, but it's 0-0 and nothing's really happening. And you're like, is Argentina really about to be knocked out of the World Cup? Like, you start thinking that. And I remember thinking that, and then Messi did score that, but it's not like that best
goal.
That
doesn't make it the best goal, though.
No. I'm just saying maybe Fortch's post thing was about, like, everything surrounding.
I don't think he posted it, but he just happened to send it to us.
Yeah. No, I know he doesn't post. He just scrolls and find stuff to troll me.
Yes, 100%. I love it. I do think though that situations can change the value of the goal.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so but it's still not
have been that like talent wise, that might have been the best goal, but that might have been the best. I'm not saying this is, but I'm saying that might have been the best goal why I got voted it, because it was such a high pressure situation. They were maybe expected to be the number one team. I don't even know. I didn't even see it live. I don't know.
It might be the best goal in the World Cup for Argentinians, because that's
you got to think like the final, bro.
Di Maria's but the goals that they made in the final. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because Di Maria's goals in the final were far better than that one.
Yeah.
All right, let's just do real quick.
All right. We got to go to Fortch's best bets for the weekend, because that's the wrap up at the end of the show. What do you got for us?
Yeah, but I want to know. But like, I feel like Eric never talks about his opinion on teams anymore. Like, not anymore. Like, just in general.
His opinion on teams. What do you mean?
On what teams?
Like, all the other leagues. Like, I know how you feel about EPL, but like, what do you watch the other leagues? Like, what's your deal?
Not as much anymore, because the kids take over the TV. I don't really get to watch as much. I only get highlights towards like then, and I kind of stay up to date with Serie A. I don't really keep up.
So that's perfect, because let's go there.
French league at all.
Oh, he wants to go to Napoli Inter so bad. This guy. So bad. The guy who always tells us he hates the Italian league wants to talk about it so bad.
I don't. Well, part of it is I don't have a way to watch it, and now I have Paramount, because a good friend of mine gave me that. let me watch it.
Oh, you're welcome. I gave you my login, right?
What's the matter for you?
Nah, man. Nobody gave me no logins, man. Paramount. I don't know what they're talking about. So
that's funny.
But like, yeah, I think that this is the biggest game of the weekend. I don't see another, like, EPL is locked up, like it's Liverpool's. Like,
oh yeah, Liverpool's taking it.
Bayern's about to probably close that out, right? Like, they just got to win a few more. PSG, they buy everybody. They're better than everybody.
Well, Bayern Munich has won the league for what, 8-9 years in a row.
No, Leverkusen won.
No, I'm saying before everything switched around, they were always like, which made it boring. Which made it boring. It's like it's not even worth watching it.
Yeah. No, 100%. So what's left? The leagues, Spain and Italy. So there's only two leagues that are worth. I think we should talk about that. And then
Spain,
maybe wrap it up.
Barcelona is my team in Spain. I can't stand Madrid, and my uncle and my cousins are always Madrid fans, and they always try to roast me and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I really don't care what you guys talk about, because
I mean, La Liga's tight as fuck. Barcelona's 54, Real Madrid's 54, Atletico's 53, Athletic Club is 48, and Athletic Club's got a big game. Athletic Club plays Atletico Madrid this weekend. I mean, if we're a soccer show, we should be talking about this shit.
Yeah, I agree. I just haven't kept up with it enough to really have an opinion on them as much.
But I say Betis, but Real Betis.
Yeah.
They signed Anthony. They're playing fucking great. They got Chuchero from
you got Columbus. Anthony's jersey yet, or what?
No, but they got. I'll never take a Man U guy on my fucking jerseys. But they signed Chuchero from Columbus Crew. The kid's a fucking beast. Mm-hmm. Their offense is awesome, bro. You don't know Hernandez? Come on.
I just Chicharito.
Oh, Chucho, not Chicharito.
I mean, not that's
Cucho. I read it Cucho.
Or something.
Cucho Hernandez, that guy.
Yes.
What was Forge call him? Chuchu?
I think you're saying fucking curse words in Spanish, bro.
Yo, but how come you're not talking about your Portuguese Super League? They got a tight race over there. It's your favorite league.
You're cutting me off. I'm getting the big leagues done. That's it. Like,
so I'm sticking with Barcelona as my team for La Liga.
Yeah.
So let's talk La Liga for like 2 seconds, and then into Milan, Serie A, and I'll talk all night.
I mean, I don't even know what place Barcelona's in right now.
They're tied at first.
Third, right? Or first?
No, they're tied at first points wise.
Tied for first with Madrid.
With Real Madrid. They both got 54. But Atletico's got 53.
No,
I mean, it is a close race for sure, but I feel like it's always been tight over there, because just the style of play there is different than Italy and France and all that as well. Because they're always a
been like the similar. Stuff. Yeah.
But that's my point. So let's talk about who do we like? Like, what do we think's gonna happen? Like,
I've always liked Barcelona.
But I mean, if you're a fan,
I like certain players. Like I always been a fan of like Griezmann. even though he's flip flopped and gone Barcelona, Atletico, and then back to the other one. So it's always, well, let me put my money from my right pocket into my left.
Yeah, how does that happen? I'm not a soccer guy. How does that happen?
How does what happen?
Is it? How do you go back and forth? Is it the player's decision or it's the club's? I was like, fuck it. You know what?
It can be both. It can be both.
Do both have the?
I think the player pushes for it sometimes.
Because so many times it happens. Not getting a lot of play, then like, oh, let me go on loan to a different squad or whatever.
But Griezmann was a beast at Atletico Madrid. He just wanted to go to Barca because Barca's. I think Barca's seen as more like a superior team, but he went there and didn't do much and went back. That happens so much in soccer where you're on like a decent club and you're the star player, and then you want to go to these bigger clubs, but you don't shine. Like, and then you go back to your homegrown club and you're a beast again. Like, it happens all the time, you know? Sometimes you go to this new arena and you're just not comfortable there, I guess. So, like, he didn't do anything there.
Like, if Darwin went back to Benfica, he'd probably be a beast.
He probably would be a beast again.
That's probably what's going to happen. Like, low-key, probably what's going to happen.
And that's fine.
Because
I would gladly have him over at Arsenal right now.
He can score goals all day, but he's not going to score against Liverpool.
Who they got? Pavlis? What's his name? That strike. They got someone up front who's nasty.
The Greek, Pavlidis, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, he's nasty. He's nasty. Like, they're gonna keep him like
scoring every game. Did you see the goal he scored the other day, Pavlidis? Did you see that yesterday?
No, I didn't watch that one.
It was like an inch off the ground, but just flew. Like,
one of those grass cutters.
Yeah, like in the air, just low.
I heard he shot with the foot and landed on that same foot. It was nuts.
There you go. That's a very good technique that you should teach your kids. Lesson of the day.
All right. Let's go. Orf, who's winning fucking La Liga, man? We're like halfway through the fucking we're halfway through the season. We have 25 games played so far. And how many normally play?
I think Real Madrid wins the league because they're better defensively than Barcelona. I think Barcelona has a lot of shaky times where they give up lots of goals.
I'm going to pause you for 1 second. Goals forced, Barcelona 67. Goals against 25. Real Madrid goals forced 54. That's 13 less goals forced, and goals against 23. So only 2 less goals given up by Real Madrid.
Less goals against, bro. Less goals against.
2.
Yeah. But they've been missing their defenders for a few weeks too. They've been missing their defenders for a few weeks.
I was just bringing our viewers up.
Yeah.
Dude. Madrid's got Mbappe. Mbappe is the best player in the world, bro.
How many goals do you think Atletico Madrid gave up this season?
Guy.
What? What did you say?
How many goals do you think Atletico Madrid has given up this season?
I'll say 16.
No way. Wait, I'm gonna say.
I'm looking at it.
33.
You're such a loser, bro. I already knew you were cheating, and I would
33.
16. This loser was looking at it, bro.
No.
You asked me to look it up before, to look at the standings.
How you ruin the show, bro.
What are you talking about? You asked.
Just say you're looking at it. Just say I'm not gonna fucking guess.
You asked me to look up the standings before.
So when I fucking started announcing 67 and 25, you were like, keep speaking, fucking idiot.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, Madrid's gonna have less. I immediately looked at Madrid's less goals. Man. I was like, yeah, they. But anyway, Atletico Madrid, those stats have been. Look at their stats for the past 10 years under their coach. It's been the same stats. They've had the same goal differential. Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, that's true.
They have so many goals that end 0-0. That's why the Barcelona game the other day, I thought nothing would happen.
So Eric's got Barcelona and you got Real Madrid.
Yep. Who do you got?
You're gonna go Atletico, aren't you?
Nah, I'm not fucking target. Let me see what the sportsbooks have. How do I find that on like real quick?
Futures or something.
Future bets for La Liga. Real Madrid right now is minus 150. This can't be right, bro. This is from. I don't know if this is like up. I could probably go on my phone and look, but whatever.
You don't believe it. You don't believe the stats.
Okay. Oh, it's okay. I do. No. I do believe it now. I thought they would put it in fucking price order. They put it in like a different one. So Real Madrid's minus 150, but the second team on the list was Atletico Madrid, and then Barcelona. So I thought that was like the list, but the price wise is Atletico Madrid 350 and Barcelona 275. So heavy favorites for Real Madrid to go ahead and win the league.
That's typical, though. It goes back and forth because there's always the two rivals.
They just always have that. League. Well, Madrid also always has that mentality, bro.
I'll take Barcelona. You know? I think Barcelona win this. I think Barcelona going to take them out.
All right. So, what do you think is going to happen in your Serie A dream matchup this weekend, Napoli-Inter?
I think Barcelona win. I'll go back real quick because they're beating them this season head-to-head. They beat them head-to-head twice. They've already beat them head-to-head twice.
Yeah, classical.
So I think if it comes down to it and it's tied 54-54, they're going to get the tiebreaker. I mean, it's not going to be 54-54 for the final.
Yeah.
That'd be impossible. But I'm saying when all is said and done, I think even if it ends in a tie with points, I think Barcelona will overall have more, will be placed ahead of them because of that. Because they beat them twice.
We'll see what happens. I mean, Barca is on fire too, but you never know. I think
they could pull an Arsenal out of nowhere and have no strikers.
I think Real Madrid actually has the hardest schedule coming up too, so that could play a factor into it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Barca's playing Benfica. Real Madrid's playing Atletico twice. You know. Then Barca plays like Osasuna, Espanyol. They play Atletico too,
but a fun team to watch for is got to be Real Betis because that team is just offensively very good right now.
Yeah,
it's not a fun team to watch, bro.
It
maybe the last two games.
Signings.
They were a totally different team the last two games from the signings.
Well, yeah.
Okay, well
maybe I'll have to turn them on, but they're 9-8-8, bro.
We're talking now though. They're in 7th place. They're tied with Real Valencia with 35 points.
Who the heck is Real Valencia?
Velicano?
Yeah.
You don't think they're gonna pass them? I'll do it right now with you. $100 that Real Betis finishes ahead of that team right now. $100.
What place are they in now?
They're even on points. 100% believe they will.
So they're not good. They're not exciting. I'm telling you, they're exciting to watch. You're arguing with me.
I just said I don't believe they are. I'll turn them on and watch them. I haven't watched it. I just saw Anthony get his red card the other day too. Did you see that one?
It got rescinded. He's playing against Real Madrid.
I know, but that was another call where it's like, come on.
Bad. Dumb call.
But that's a call where the coaches have to get involved in the whatever football association type of thing has to get involved and go through it and litigate it and all kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
The more I look at this shit though, honestly, every league only has 4 teams that are good. It's these leagues are way too deep.
Well, that's the thing why a team like PSG could walk into the Champions League and compete because there's not that's why we say the EPL is the best league to watch because there's a lot of competition.
But even
other
in
leagues
EPL,
is not.
Leeds United was an exciting team to watch.
Yeah.
But then they got relegated, and a bunch of their players went on to bigger teams. They went to Everton. They went to Spurs. They went to
but
Barca.
With the EPL, that's why we say we don't say it's the best league in the world because of the quality of teams and players. We say because of the competition level. You can watch Ipswich Town versus Man United, and it's a crazy game yesterday.
Yeah.
Ipswich has no wins, right? They're bottom of the table.
Where Barcelona playing against Osasuna, it's come on. It's
even Southampton's bottom of the table has
So you're saying that the disparity between teams is closer in the EPL.
It's closer.
Absolutely,
Southampton could walk into Man City and get a win, and
Okay.
And especially when these teams
not
are
walking into
getting
Le Havre or whatever, and
when you have the bottom 4 teams towards the last 4 or 5 games of the season, those are by far some of the best games you'll ever watch.
The best games to watch, the ones fighting for relegation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree with any of that. I just think that there's a lot of people that believe that baseball should fucking cut the teams. I think LeBron. Let's go back to this. LeBron, where I was going with that was
you're going with LeBron James now.
LeBron James.
No, so I was gonna say was I thought it was a baseball concept, but it's actually LeBron James said it. I think they were he was saying that the NBA is so fucking watered down from the bad teams that it would probably to make a better product, it'd be better to cut maybe 7 teams, just say. So more talent is pooled in a smaller amount of teams. Makes sense. Like all these leagues should not like La Liga right now. Look, 20 teams.
That also has to do with
the
like
bottom has
but they have
when
so
they
many
win the
Fortch.
leagues and when they win cups, they get so much money out of it, which gives them the opportunity to then buy the players that are good from those lower teams and bring them up.
All right,
and also these countries have thousands of teams in them that they're playing from top to bottom. You could go relegated all the way down to like the 5th division or whatever and work your way up to the top. So
don't, because you're cheating because you have it in front of you. Don't look, at least if you don't know the answer. How in La Liga at least wins? How many wins does the 5th place team have? If you know the answer, don't say it, or don't cheat. How
Probably
many wins?
Like 9.
They played 25 games.
No, they played 20. Yeah, I would say maybe like 12.
Well, yeah, wasn't Real Betis like 7th, and I said they had 8 wins, so it's probably around 10 or something.
Which sucks that we're using that as an example. Okay, so yes, you guys are like right on point. But like a 5th place team with 9 wins
they got 12.
or 12 wins is like feels kind of low. Granted, soccer draws a lot, so it kind of sucks. In that sense, it's a bad like way to look at it. But maybe
did you guys? I remember as a kid, like you were told like 2-0 is the most dangerous score you can have, even if you're up 2-0, because then you get to gain the confidence of, oh, we're up 2-0, and then you kind of lay back, and then the other team comes back and scores 2 on you, puts a 3rd one and a 4th one, and you're like, oh damn.
Did you guys see the thing? Did you guys see the thing where PK said like if teams tie 0-0, they should get 0 points?
I think it needs to change. I do.
That's a pretty good concept.
It's not bad at all.
Point. Yeah.
Because then there were also, I mean, back in the leagues when I was a kid, like if you score 3 goals or whatever, you automatically know you're getting 3 points. But then if you're both at like 3-3 or something like that, then it depends on how many goals you continue to accumulate afterwards or some crap like that.
Yeah.
I have a question.
All right. Well, it's getting late here, Fortch. What else you got to say here?
I was going to say, because I'm like another league, like the EPL, another league with 20 teams, right? Like, do they need them? I don't think so. So my question is,
what do you mean? They have thousands of teams. Go look at the leagues below them. They need them.
I know that. But
you want a super league?
Why wouldn't you make another, like, just if they got 1,000 leagues below them, just make another fucking league below that?
You just want to watch, but I'm saying, like you said, LeBron said to have
better. You don't watch better competition. Like, you think it's fun watching Southampton have 2 wins this season? 2 fucking wins? Like, what? How is that fun? How is that enjoyable for anyone in the EPL?
It's not at all.
It shouldn't be allowed. It's retarded. They're minus 46 in goal differential.
I mean, in order
for a team to be considered safe, they have to get like 40 points in a season or something like that.
Well, I mean, that is safe. Ipswich, Leicester,
Leicester,
and Southampton. So Ipswich and Leicester both have 17 fucking points, 27 games into the season, bro.
And meanwhile, Leicester
and then Southampton has 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's soccer, man. Anything can happen, bro.
Because Leicester was the league champs a couple of years ago, and look where they're at now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just. I think it develops a bad product. Like, who the fuck wants to see any of these bottom 3 teams play? Like, Ipswich fought Man U the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean, you want to watch those teams because they're fighting to stay alive in the Premier League, so they give you a fight. Like, Ipswich went into Man U and gave them a fight.
Okay, I agree.
Leicester went into...
That's like even Norwich City, that was in 2nd division, came up. They stayed up for a season, then they went down, then they came back up again. It's like, all right, you guys suck. Stay back down.
Happens down there,
but you don't think you can just do that same concept with less teams? I just don't get it.
But why would you want to just see the same people play all the time? Like, it's nice. I think it's nice that there's variation of players you get to watch. Like, you don't need to.
I don't want to watch varsity play fucking 8th graders like that.
That's not what happened, bro. Liverpool beat Southampton 3-2. Liverpool beat Southampton 3-2. Like,
okay, so then let's pause what you just said there, and you can clip this shit. Because go back to what you said about La Liga when Barcelona's lose to Osasuna. What are you talking about? It's the same concept. It's the same top teams playing bottom teams.
I said it's weaker competition they have coming up, an easier schedule. Like, You need the easy games
to boost the confidence.
You can't just expect the teams to play at the top teams all the time. It's going to be boring games. You ever see Champions League finals? They're like 90% of the time the worst games out there.
It's like 1 or 2 goals max.
It's too good.
You need the little guys that could come in and smack the big guys once in a while.
They're not little guys in the Champions League finals. It's too good teams.
I'm saying like the Leicesters and stuff. They could come in and beat Liverpool.
World Cup, same concept. But we got a great game last year, finally, or like 2 years ago, when what was it? France and who? When they played England? Was it England? No, it wasn't England. They never fucking produced. Who France?
It's coming home. It's coming home. It never goes to England.
Argentina, right?
France versus Italy. What are you talking about?
No, the World Cup when France.
Oh,
won.
France, Argentina.
Yeah,
Argentina won.
Argentina won. Yeah, like that was a high scoring game, but like it started slow. Like,
were you a soccer fan then? I forget.
I watched it. Yeah.
But those are two giants in soccer. So if you have like Argentina versus USA.
Yes, but we're getting sidetracked out of the point because he was talking about Champions being low scoring, but the final of that game was not of the World Cup. Is my point. Like it can go. Like
but
good teams can.
Fortch, did you watch that World Cup? It was the most boring game until the 80th minute, and Mbappe scored a hat trick. It was the worst game to watch.
But my point is,
I'm saying like those teams were boring, and then Mbappe just turned it on. If Mbappe didn't get his first goal, there would have been no game.
But the only reason why it was like that was because there was so much on the line. Because you soccer fucking people don't go aggressive at all. You play not to lose. Nobody in soccer plays to win when it's a big game. Prove me wrong.
They're afraid.
They play not to lose.
Absolutely.
So if you play to win, it's a different story.
Because they just take more risk at that point, which they don't want to do at that.
Because they're so scared to get countered. Which is
you're acting like these guys are. You're acting like these guys aren't human, man. They got feelings. They got emotions. They're timid. They're nervous. Like they can't just run out there.
Biggest game of their lives.
You know what would help?
They're gonna try and be as cautious as possible when they're out there.
You know what would help is when you play in your regular season, 50 games, 30 games, not playing people that fucking fish for their livings. You play people that are fucking good. and
those guys are making way more money than you on Southampton, bro. I'll tell you
that. I don't disagree, but my point is, you play shit.
I would gladly be a bench player for Southampton.
I will play at Southampton all day.
I'm just saying that.
Anyway,
you're getting teams
it's getting late. Fortch, it's getting late.
That means we're not going to hear from Orf until 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Nah, I gotta sleep in tomorrow, bro. But
I'm gonna get up 7 more times tonight because of the fucking baby. Looking forward to it 0%.
That sucks, bro. So you're trying to keep us up with the baby too. I see.
I can talk soccer all day, every day. I love this shit.
Yeah. Okay.
I got opinions for days.
So the thing you wanted to talk about was Napoli-Inter. That's the last thing. Let's go. What do you got?
I wanted other people's opinions because I feel like I speak so much. What do you guys?
Napoli's taking it.
Win? So I love that because like they're home. Like maybe they do. I don't know. I wanted to hear.
They lost. They lost to Como last week, and they
that doesn't matter though.
I know, but Inter is a beast. Like I don't think Lukaku is better than Marcus Thuram or Lautaro Martinez in any way anymore. He used to be a beast.
No, he used to be.
He's not doing anything right now. Who else do they have? Politano on Napoli. They got rid of Maradona. I don't see how Napoli is winning that game. I see Napoli. They have Antonio Conte. He's going to play defensively, and he's going to try and not lose. Like that's exactly what he's going to do.
Or if I got a question though, because you picked Real Madrid to win the league, right?
Yeah.
Well, Inter have scored 59, which is more, right? But Napoli have only given up 21 goals, and Inter's given up 24. So you had a premise on defense. So
how many has Napoli scored?
Napoli's only scored 4.
I said Madrid is going to win La Liga because they have a better defense than Barcelona. Because I see Barcelona giving up.
There's a better defense than
Inter. I see Barcelona giving up more goals than Madrid can score. But Inter, do you see their goal differential? They have almost 60 goals. Like Inter scores goals against teams.
What was it, 59-24?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's significant.
And the problem with Napoli is they can't score, Fortch. They can't score.
Has a goal differential of 42 to Real Madrid's 31. So you're flipping flopping on your leagues.
I'm not flipping flopping. I'm talking. The leagues are different.
It's a different.
Okay, so
it's a vibe to it.
Applies to the league. Okay, I just want the viewers to know you're giving the same concepts with different teams for the concept.
Well, I think
there's also a different style of play between different leagues.
Yeah, but I think Inter has the same mentality as Real Madrid right now. Like,
they're just more aggressive.
No, they just have the mentality like, this is our title, we're gonna win it. Like, I think Barcelona has a bunch of young guys, and they're like, ooh, maybe we could win the league.
But then this is also where you always go for the underdog, and Napoli's gonna be like, no, we're snatching it from them.
I don't see Napoli doing that because Napoli. I watched them against Como last week. They didn't.
I'm gonna go for Napoli just to go against you.
Yeah, you can. That's fine, but I don't. Napoli was running high in the beginning of the season, and Inter caught right up to them. Like, Napoli was on top of the table until recently, I think. Yeah. And Inter just overtook them. So I think Inter is a strong team.
So Inter.
Good call on trying to call me out on my beliefs there, Fortch.
What are you talking about? You've taken each side and we're like flip flopped your opinions on it. Now you're just
I'm basing it more so on like team mentality. Like Liverpool is a team mentality where I just don't see them losing. Like Inter and Real Madrid, similar teams where I just don't see them losing the important games. Like if Napoli had the mentality like those teams had, they would not have lost to Como last week and have zero shots on goal. They would have, like, Inter's not going into Como and having 0 shots on goal, pretty much.
Napoli lost 2-1 to Como.
Yeah, to Como.
So they had a shot on goal.
Well, they had a shot on goal, but I'm saying barely. Okay, how many shots on goal did they have?
I'll look it up right now. Shots on target. They had more than Como had. They had 4.
Oh shit! Whatever. They're just not going to
58% possession. So they were dominating. They just didn't convert.
They didn't get it done. Inter would get it done. Inter will get it done.
No, I'm not arguing that. I'm bringing.
That's why anytime Inter goes up against AC Milan, I'm like, all right, this sucks. AC Milan's got no hope.
I like Inter in the game. They played February 15th. I'm like, oh no, that was Lazio. All right. Inter just beat Lazio in the Coppa Italian. I don't know if they played their starters. Inter beat Genoa 1-0 the 22nd of February. They lost to Juventus 1-0.
But they were spanking Juventus too. They should have won that one. They didn't win that one. That was similar to Napoli Como, but that's against Juventus.
Awesome.
I don't know what you just said.
They lost me money. I took them to
because they didn't score.
Yeah. Inter versus Fiorentina. They won 2-1. They lost the game before that 3-0 to them. It was a makeup game, I think. They squeezed that in the schedule. They played 4 days apart. 1-1 tied in Milan in AC on February 2nd. So like Inter, I like Inter in the game personally. I'm just saying like them.
Again, I mean, I think this game could be like 1-1 though. Like I don't know
if I'm betting it, I would probably take both teams to score and Inter draw no bet, and it would probably pay decent. So like, if they don't win, it doesn't matter. But I think both teams are going to score because like if one scores, the other has no choice. Like they're gonna
do everything they can to tie up and try to surpass them.
And I agree with your concept on the team roster, or I think Inter's is just better. Like I don't trust Napoli's at all. I do like what I've learned a lot in soccer is home field advantage is so massive. So I do like that aspect of Napoli being home. But if I had to pick, and it even might be a first half draw, we might see both teams score in the second half. I don't know. There's not going to be a lot of goals. I don't think. There's no way this breaks.
If you pull up the Napoli lineup, I just look at it and you don't really see ballers. You see, maybe they'll get the job done. Like,
when you pull up Inter, it's like, those guys are going to shoot and they're going to score.
Yeah, I mean, did you see Arnautovic or whatever his goal the other day?
Yeah, that dude's ridiculous.
He's on the bench.
Yeah, but I like my boy, the Scotland boy, man, McTominay or whatever his name is. That guy's nasty.
McTominay.
Yeah, McTominay is a beast. No, he's a beast. Nice, I thought you don't like Man United players.
Listen, he was there for like a week, bro. I think.
No, he was there for years.
I think he changed his sheets once there.
He was there longer than Anthony, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Respect.
Anyway.
Sometimes. Yeah.
All right. Well, I gotta get going, bro. But what else you got, Fortchy?
No, that's it. We can end it there. I'm gonna take Inter draw no bet there. I think it's the way to go.
Wait, no. So Fortch's best bet of the week is Inter Napoli, both teams. Inter Napoli, both teams to score, and Inter draw, right?
Inter draw no bet. So if they draw,
Inter draw no bet.
If they win, you win. So they'd have to win 2.
Yeah, but you can't put those two together, right? In the same thing.
Let me see. I'll go right now on FanDuel. Not sponsored by FanDuel yet. Let me see what it will give us. All right. Give me 2 seconds. See what it says here. If anybody plays Halo, I'm about to go on Halo after this shit.
There you go.
Never played.
We got off tomorrow, Forge?
Yeah, I'm off Fridays. I should go to bed though. Inter Napoli. Let's see. Both teams to score is -118. So the books don't really think that might happen.
They don't think that might happen. That's because it's
when
low.
It's -180, 118. Yeah. So it comes back at +132. I think that's a great bet.
There you go. Fortune's bet of the week. Yeah.
I'll put that as
Let's see what happens.
Let's see.
All right.
Good work, boys. Let's see how this looks and sounds after I end this. But
all right.
Nothing like 2 hours of you editing.
I'm not editing anything really, but I'm saying it's saving it, so we'll see what it looks like. But all right, boys.
Well, thank you guys so much. I had fun.
Good work.
Have a good night.
You have fun. Everyone have fun. Sleep good.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Take care of the babies.
It's actually
3 linesmen. 3 linesmen out.
You know it.